As a reminder, we do have a bonus game 2 incentive for Mega Man X any % buster only. It's currently about halfway to its goal of $20,000. As a reminder, we do have a bonus game 2 incentive, so definitely still some time to get some donations in for that if you would like to see that particular run. We do have the Castlevania 3 Choose a File Name incentive bid war going on, which is an extremely tight race at this point. We currently have Final Pam ahead at $651.69, with Zuez at $650. And we also have a bid war for the Star Tropics file name. Right now, Bananas is definitely in the lead with $697. So that looks like that's pretty solidified. But if you want to go for another different name, now is your time to go ahead and get your donations in. And just to provide an update on our big incentive for Save or Kill the Animals for the Super Metroid run. It's an extremely close race right now with Save the Animals just ahead by $78.42 with $31,451.38. Kill the Animals is again just right behind at $31,372.96. All right, and now I'd like to go ahead and turn it over to a quick interview with Darkman, who's going to be interviewing Bowie the Hero, who just ran to Unimusha. So I'll turn it over to you guys.
All right, welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2017. I am Darkman, and with me here is Bowie the Hero, who just completed his Onimusha Warlords run. Bowie, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
How do you feel? It seemed like a really good run.
Yeah, I've been practicing all day yesterday. Now, technically yesterday, because it is like, what, I don't know, it's almost like 8 in the morning? I don't know. I was practicing for a long time, and before I started practicing, before I actually got the run in, I was actually behind the previous record holder, and I was struggling to find my the inspiration to really kind of get that improvement. And I kind of suddenly made a big few weeks just went really, really quick, and I was making improvement after improvement. And I was just kind of very nervous about kind of making those small mistakes on the stage. I made a bunch of save backups just in case, but I didn't want to use them because I know it seemed like it wasn't going really, really well, but any tiny thing could have gone wrong. Like Hecuba could have really just snowballed if I just let a few things go. But I'm glad it went so well, and I managed to keep really calm. It was the most important thing, especially with my foot just pounding.
Yeah, so those, I don't think you really got to see it on screen, but Bowie actually happened to injure his foot a couple hours before his run, so he's a trooper for sticking it out and still getting a great run.
Yeah, that's good.
So I want to kind of talk to you, you're not just a speedrunner, but you also, you do a lot of voice acting work and acting work, on the side. How do you feel that kind of plays into a setting like this, like a marathon setting? Do you feel like it really enhances your, I guess for lack of a better word, your performance in a run?
Yeah, well, I mean, in terms of putting it hand in hand with something like streaming as well, and then doing this and kind of performing, as you say, I do acting and voiceover. I'm also a presenter, so I work with Nintendo UK on occasion, doing live event hosting, and I also do commentary for various esports in Europe as well. So that kind of experience and the practice I got, from my career and drama school and all that kind of stuff. For me, commentary, I think is a really, really big part of speedrunning. I think people tend to just focus on just doing it and don't really want to either explain narrative or want to explain exactly how certain things work. Whilst I may not always be that strong in terms of maybe color or commentary or throwing in specific types of energies, I think very clear and concise play-by-play is really important for kind of taking people on the journey of the run, especially at marathon settings, because people who come into your stream, if you're doing resets after resets, you don't want to sit there and say the same thing for an hour-long speed run like 8 times a day, it can get a little bit tedious. You kind of throw those out. You disperse them a bit more, but it's much more focused in marathon. So I think my personal experience just kind of allows me to, and my work allows me to kind of bring that into this space. I think it just kind of, it's kind of symbiotic that I had this career and I still work at that, but I'm doing this as well. So it's kind of nice.
Nice. All right, so we're going to get into some social media questions that we have asked by the fans. So the hard-hitting questions.
Okay.
So we have first question from Realm Copier. Bowie, how did you get so damn good at these impressions?
The Guildenstern one particularly, you have to kind of know what voice style you have. Like I know particularly how my voice works. So I have a similar voice to Mike Henry, so a lot of his voices in things like Family Guy I can emulate quite well, because I have a certain voice type. But I just kind of practice it over and over again, and because you run that game so many times and you can't skip the cutscenes, you're going to hear the voices, you're going to hear the delivery, which I think is the most important thing. Delivery is important of those lines, and I think that's the kind of thing I focused on, and then the rest just came with it.
All right.
Yeah.
So next question, my favorite question. Kurt Lux says, Bowie, would you ever speedrun Onimusha in a panda suit?
Funny you ask, because I was handed this little bit of fan art whilst I was running, which I'm not sure if you can see that, but it is me running in a panda suit. So that was presented to me just after the run. So thank you very much for that. That's awesome.
That's perfect.
There's a little me running in a panda suit. Would I actually do it? If anyone wants to help me find a panda suit, I'm pretty sure I can do that.
All right, there you go, guys. Next incentive. All right, really important question. Bowie, what is Steve's backstory? I'm guessing you have made one up.
Steve was a farmhand in the very in the quiet province of Kyushu, and he worked his way up the army and suddenly started serving under the Saito clan. Seeing the evil that the demon lord Nobunaga was bringing to the world, he wanted to fight against that. So Steve changed his stars and from a simple farmhand, became a noble samurai of the Saito clan.
Thank you, Steve. Your story is wonderful. All right, Bowie. Last social media question. Bowie, how do you get such wonderful hair?
How do I get such wonderful hair? Well, is this wonderful? I don't know. I have these, I think, like curls only at the end of the front of the fringe, and everything else is a mess. I call this style, don't even bother. So you wake up, don't even bother. You shower, you dry your hair, don't even bother. And then I think the bandana props it up. It makes it look more, I think the bandana just helps it, It just kind of keeps it there rather than just being, so,
All right, well, I think that is going to do it for us. Bowie, thank you so much. Congratulations on the run. It was fantastic.
Thank you very much indeed. Cheers for having me, and cheers for watching, guys.
Absolutely. So once again, I am Darkman, and this is Bowie the Hero, and we are going to throw it back to the host.
Thank you very much, Darkman. Great interview. I got a few more donations to read here before we get started with our next run. I have $10 from Arkic. Hey, Punchy, when is your new rap album being released? Good luck with your Shuriken run. Instead of money goes to Runner's Choice. I have an anonymous $150 donation. No comment, but again, thank you very much for your generosity. I have $50 from Swap123. The skill on display is wonderful once again. Big shout outs to the GDQ staff for making such a wonderful event. And also, save the animals. They're fluffy, they're cute, they're helpless. We mustn't leave them to their fate. I have $150 from MVO. Thank you to all the people that give of their time and make such an amazing SGDQ possible once again. With love, from France. Well, thank you very much as well. I have $50 from Psychomaniac with the comment that just says, hey. Well, hey back. I have $10 from Walter. The rap god is playing Shuriken? Awesome. Good luck with the run. I got $15 from Nixus. Been waiting all day to see my boy Punchy run Shuriken. Stay salty. Drop this on Punchy's Choice. I also have $10 from Yatsuzume. I was wondering if I could set some money aside for Doctors Without Borders. Then I thought, Shuriken. Good luck with the Shuriken run and put my money towards the Mega Man X Buster Only run. All right, we're going to go ahead and turn everything over to Succinct and Punchy for the Shuriken run. Good luck to the runner.
Okay. Hi, I'm Succinct and Punchy. Introduce yourselves.
I'm SexRex.
I'm Flarby.
I'm Big Honkin' Burger.
Okay, and just before we get started, I want to address something real quick. I did the commentary for the Freedom Planet run earlier in the marathon. The outpouring of support of that has been crazy. I don't want to dwell on it for too long, but seriously, thank you. I'm British. I don't handle compliments well, but just know that I appreciate it a lot. But now we sing a different tune, Shuriken. Countdown, 3, 2, 1, whatever, yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. So, there it is.
Reset Rex.
This is Shuriken, a game jam game developed over the course of about 7 days, which means the development cycle of this game was shorter than this event. Cast your mind back to the heady days of 2000 and something?
16. I'm gonna go with middle of the summer. I don't remember the exact dates. It was called the Game Boy Jam. The goal was to make a game in the spirit of the Game Boy. This one took second place to a game with mouse look. I don't quite get how that's in the spirit of Game Boy.
No, I don't get it either. Either way. Okay, so let's actually explain the gimmick of the game. Shuriken is a game about shurikens. You have 3 shurikens and no more than 3 shurikens. They're projectiles, they fly, they bounce off enemies when you hit them, they stick to walls. If you leave a shuriken behind in a room like that, that's gone now. That's gone forever. I don't get a new one. If it falls in a pit, it's gone, you can't get it. And so the routing is based around, using your shurikens cleverly, where you can leave them behind and get away with it. But we have the one trick that I discovered in this game where you can reset the game at a checkpoint and get all your health and stars back, allowing you to do riskier strats all the time. Like this strat here, where I'm going to abandon 2 shurikens in this ring, which would normally completely bone me for the boss, but I don't have to worry about that because I can just get it all back here at this checkpoint by doing another restart abuse. And this run is really, really short, so I'm just going to blink and you miss it. So we're currently coming up on the first boss of 3. So this game's kind of like vaguely Metroidvania-ish. It's a small map, so whatever. But this is a boss. We position here, we mash buttons, really fast, dead, done.
The speed! Oh my god!
Absolutely so.
Yeah, so the game comes built with 2 control sets, one for using the arrow keys and one for using W, A, S, and D. Both fire buttons are active, so actually I assume what he's doing, as the other runners do, is using both of the fire buttons to kind of double tap to mash even faster to get those quick kills.
I had to have that explained to me over Twitter.
Yeah.
And now we've got the double jump, and now there's actually movement tech, because normally this game has kind of a weird jump in that it's always fixed height no matter what. But when you get a double jump, you can kind of modulate your jump arc a bit more to be, different and stuff. But also, a minor movement tech is that you can bonk your head on ceilings in order to shorten the height of the first jump, so that you land it a little bit faster and save some time that way. I'm leaving that shuriken behind. I don't need it. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. It might be a big deal. Nah, it's not a big deal.
Good.
I kind of wanted it to be a big deal.
I feel like that might actually be a big deal now.
It's not a big deal.
There's a checkpoint right here.
I ain't touching it.
Well, through these doors. I always forget that screen exists because it's so free.
Yeah, I got a checkpoint. That's fine. So now I've got no shurikens. When I've got no shurikens, I'm defenseless, so I just have to run until I hit the next checkpoint where I can restart and get all my stuff back. It saves fair time that way. Over. And this strat's really difficult, so let's see. That's not how you do that at all.
That's...
No, that was completely wrong. And then I just killed myself. Never mind that. Pretend that didn't happen.
All right, we'll do. Okay, so tell me about this room you're coming up on.
Bonk head on ceiling, shoot in the other direction, still didn't do it correctly. Nice hitbox, bro.
I'll say you did it first try anyways, though. Good work, Punchy.
Precisely fall down that hole there, that's kind of more hard. Oh, early spawn, I don't like that. Nah, this is... Okay, whatever, it worked. It was good. That was about as fast as normal. They spawned in a little bit, like, you try and jump exactly so, but I jumped like an inch too high, so I spawned the skulls in slightly too early. Which can completely screw you and kill you, but yeah. We start here.
Yeah, because everything becomes active once it's on the screen. And actually, if you kill an enemy and then scroll its spawn point off screen, it will respawn on you. Yeah, whereas normally it's,
This game emulates like an old Game Boy game so well that it actually runs at like the Game Boy resolution of like 9 by 10. I don't know the Game Boy resolution. Point is, it's awkward and non-standard.
Yeah.
Have fun with that, Stream Tech. So coming up on the second boss here, and this boss has another quick kill. And this quick kill is probably the hardest one in the game. I'll probably get it, because I'm arrogant and think I can get it. You have to mash really quickly at a precise time. Like, if you do it too early, you'll miss. If you do it too late, then you'll miss, and then lose seconds. So, like, here we go. That was easy.
Yeah, and the boss AI is all based on your positioning, too. So if you're in the wrong spot, his arc will be different, and even how good you mash, you might not make it. So it's pretty tough to get.
So shout-outs to Liquid Squid, the boy. The reason I got into running this game at all is because I saw him doing runs. We've been having like competitions over this game's record back and forth for the past few months. I currently have normal record, he currently has hard mode record, and we've just been batting the two back and forth constantly. I'll probably lose normal mode record by the time I get back from this event. He's crazy like that.
The time difference is only a couple seconds at most, isn't it?
I think it's like less than a second. It's like that optimized at the top end. There was a point where we both had like a time that was within like 0.2 seconds of each other. It's crazy at the top end. One mistake, that's it. Runs mental. It's so good though. It speaks to the importance of good competition in speedrunning because there's no way this game would have gotten as optimized if we hadn't both like gone totally crazy over it. Bong. So we'll jump up here to collect the key but not land on the platform and then drop down. And I've got no stars, but that's fine so we can hit another checkpoint on the way out. If we don't mess up, that's a bit spooky. It's going well so far. 1, 2, 3. 2 quick ones. Like so. The key. Drop through. The perfect line. I'm doing the thing. I shouldn't do the thing.
I mean, to be fair, like, a lot of this tech is just doing the rooms perfectly with these pre-planned strats.
I'm not taking the safety save. I'm doing the risk.
Yes.
This room is the hardest room in the game, and it makes me want to die. Perfect.
Nice.
That's a lot harder than it looks. It's very easy to die or just fall off the edge there. The positioning is quite exact. And now we're coming up on the final boss. This run is short. Very short. We can take a hit here. I don't care. I'm just going to jump through these guys. So final boss. You have to manipulate his position and otherwise do lots of mash. Very good. That's a good final boss. And time will be when the screen fades to white. Time. .618.
Nice.
That is a run of a video game. 1 death because I messed up that one room, but that's fine. That's pretty good for a marathon.
Yeah.
World record, and my PB I think is like 553 or something, so yeah. You can eat really costly deaths in this game that like lose you like a minute, hence the high estimate, but nailed it.
There you go.
Shuriken Laser. It's a really short game. It's free, by the way. It takes about like 40 minutes on a blind playthrough, so you can play it yourself while, you know, if you need to kill time, like say during some sort of 8-hour long JRPG run. I don't know.
Yeah, and
anyway.
If you want to download it yourself, it's actually pretty easy. It's rxi.itch.io/Shuriken, and there you go.
Play it.
Free.
It's good.
It's a great game.
It's pretty cool.
Thank you. That's it.
Thank you very much for that amazing run. All right, that will do it for myself. I will be handing the reins over to Ezekiel III, who will be taking over hosting duties from now. So we will see you all later.
All right, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are all around the world. Ezekiel the Third here, getting ready for the next run of Alex Kidd in Shinobi World with Berlin Dude 1. Got some donations to read here. We got Cyberbot X with 20 bucks. This donation is also shorter than this marathon, I think. I could be wrong. Good luck to Succinct and Punchy with Shuriken. Now let's get Mega Man X on the schedule. Snyderman with 5 bucks says, when I play games, it takes me many hours to complete. So it's cool that you guys do it so fast. Red Led says, with 50 bucks, says, keep up the great work, guys. Loving the runs so far. The Dern says, with 5 bucks, hey, Succinct, old Darren here. Wishing you Godspeed on the run and on your quest to play games fast despite your tiny hands. And a shout out to the South African leather blackback sea turtle. All right, lest we forget, we are here for charity. Doctors Without Borders is an international independent medical humanitarian organization that delivers emergency aid to people affected by armed conflict, epidemics, malnutrition, natural disasters, and exclusion from healthcare in 69 countries in 2015. On any one day, thousands of individuals representing dozens of nationalities can be found providing assistance to people caught in crisis around the world. They are doctors, nurses, logistics experts, administrators, epidemiologists, laboratory technicians, mental health professionals, and others who work together in accordance with MSF's guiding principles of humanitarian action and medical ethics. All right, y'all, don't forget, if you are going to donate, there's lots of stuff that you can donate towards or donate in order to win. You can win yourself a custom Corsair PC, a Nintendo Switch, a Sega Nomad system, tons of other stuff. You can also donate towards the incentives. Got the Mega Man X bonus run, the Disney song for Kingdom Hearts, tons of Final Fantasy VII names, Chrono Trigger names. You can decide Decker Kane's fate. Let him die. There's 11 Earthbound options. And we also got, I would love to see you guys, if you want to spam the chat with bits, I would love to see it get to 1 million before my time is up here. We're currently at 967,592 bits. So if you got bits to spare from watching ads or buying them or whatever, put those bits in the chat right now and cheer. Couple more donations. Alien Gar with 100 bucks. A new GDQ with awesome games as always. Thanks for this event and reach 2 millions before the end of the week. I know that is possible. Love from France. Combat Jellyfish with 50 bucks says, a big thank you to all the runners, readers, and other volunteers for this awesome event. Let's save those animals and get the Majora's Mask glitch exhibition going. Speaking of Majora's Mask, if we get to 5 million bits, which is easily doable, if we get to 5 million bits, we get to see a Majora's Mask. Is it a blindfolded run? Is that what it is? The 5 million bits? Blindfolded. You got to be kidding me. Someone's going to do Majora's Mask blindfolded? 5 million bits, totally doable. Let's get it going. I want to see 1 million before the end. Look at that. The bits are stacking up right now. I can see them. I can see the bit counter just rolling over. It's great. We got Joey Batters with 50 bucks. He says, "Go Berlin." We got 10 bucks from Anonymous, says, "Awesome run, Succinct and Punchy. Thanks for the intro to another great game. Donation goes to Mega Man X." How we doing on the Mega Man X? We're a little over halfway there to see the Mega Man X 80% Buster only run, which will replace a setup block. Now, while everyone likes a break, I'd rather see some more Mega Man take the place of that break, if that's possible. So that's one of the donation incentives that you can put your money towards. Now, if you're wondering what my personal choice is, if you do, the announcer's choice, my personal choice right now is to get the bonus Crypt of the Necrodancer run with the new character Diamond. Can't get enough of that game, can't get enough of that music. There's a few other Crypt of the Necrodancer incentives if you want to check it out. Check it out at gamesdonquick.com. And if we hit that, I would love to hit that. Looks like we're at 1767 to 7500 for the diamond run on Crypt of the Necrodancer. But if we hit that, I want all of my people out there to vote Final Fantasy VII. I want Tifa's name to be Beefaroni because I think that's hilarious. We got Hapsam with 10 bucks, says, "Is this Zeke reading the donations? When is your Boshi run happening?" Well, you can look for my Boshi run at SGDQ 2037. Got 150 bones from New Dark Cloud. I usually wait to watch this on YouTube after the fact, but I wanted to make a point to support Games Done Quick and its efforts this year. Good luck, runners. You do good work. Couldn't agree more, New Dark Cloud. My boy Trip Roddick out there with 5 bucks. GDQ is always awesome. So is supporting charity. And Zeke. We had a $10 donation from a name I'm going to probably mess up. Juske. Jouske. Not sure how to say that one. But 10 bucks says, "Keep on rocking, guys. GDQ is hands down the best week of the year." I agree. If I were to take a vacation, I'd go to some beach somewhere and keep my iPad with me and watch GDQ all week on the beach. We're getting close to that million, guys. We got 985,000 bits. Keep that going. Only 15,000 more bits to go before we hit that 1 million mark. And then if we hit that, I want to see you guys get to I would love to be the one who announces $500,000 total donations for this SGDQ. I would be honored. Also want to remind you guys that if you can't donate a lot, every little bit counts. So if you got $1, if you got $2, go ahead and throw that towards Doctors Without Borders. You won't regret it, and you'll feel good about yourself. And that's important, feeling good about yourself. We got $15 from Edward. Says, "Party hard on a Wednesday with SGDQ." Party hard, as my boy Andrew WK likes to say. Tim Ballisto with 25 bucks says, it's so awesome to hear Zeke on the mic at SGDQ. Make sure to record carefully because it's not often you don't get to hear him yell. Donation goes to Zeke's choice. And my choice, as I said, is the bonus Necro Dancer run. Can't get enough of that music. My boy Danny B. We got a donation from Rathwell with 50 bucks. They say, hello, Berlin. Congratulations on getting into SGDQ. Unfortunately, I won't be able to watch your run because I'll be at work. But hey, that means you'll get good RNG. Hope you're having fun in America. Hope Robster's Lemons and Helly's Hellies are kind to you. Please put my donation towards the Buster-only run of Mega Man X. Thanks. Man, you guys are coming out in force. I like to see that. Only 10,000 bits away from 1 million. Thank you guys very much for heeding the call out there, flooding the chat with those bits, those sparkly polygons, I guess. Gadgets with 5 bucks says, hearing all this Chrono Trigger music is making me excited for the run tomorrow. Rock on, guys. We'll party on, Gadgets. Those are my favorite kind of runs. I like to just sit back, grab my Funyuns, watch those marathon runs. Oh my goodness, you guys, thank you so much. We have just passed 1 million bits donated. That's awesome. That is amazing. I feel so grateful to you guys. Doing it up 1 million bits. 1/5 of the way there to get in that Majora's Mask blindfold run. All right. Looks like we're good to go. Let's throw it on over to Berlin Dude with Alex